What's the deal, gang? What goes on? Sorry, the pre-trade pre-stream ritual is minimum uh three tokes, three pulls. That's the pre-stream minimum. Oh man. Good. Yeah, I was waiting for 300 to gather in here before we can start the stream. Sunday night stream just for Signal Group? Yes. Oh shit. Welcome to the light show. Interesting Sunday yesterday. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. Best thing since wrestling. Testing. Attention, please. All right, so daily yesterday closed bullish but weak bullish, like a doji candle. And today we spent the entire day driving up. We literally came down for this bottom wick first 2 hours of the day. I think first couple hours of Asian session, and then the rest of the time it was drive up. Yep, that was some old school M. Let's see what we got going on here. Don't really have much of a daily bias based on that previous closure. Do have some higher time frame levels here. Jesus. These are massive ranges. You know what, though? So the 30 closed really ugly. But that doesn't mean that the next 30 or this hourly is looking too bad. It's a pretty decent 4-hour candle as well. We'll see. We'll see how far this rides up. There's a possibility of us taking a 15-minute closure here. But we would need to be above 62 for a 15 closure. We would really have to push heavy right now on this 15 in the next 12 minutes to above 62. Well, another maybe 20, 30 pips, and then we can look. Really want to be, if we're going to look for the 15, I want to be above here. Just as a reference point. Why above 62? Okay, because let's say if we're above 62 and if there's a 15-minute candle left, there's 15 minutes left for the 4-hour. Most of the time, you're either going to finish the range out to here, or the next candle will begin and finish the range out with the top wick before flipping bearish, so you'll probably look like this, right? That's what typically happens, but if it doesn't happen and you're above this area right here, if you close, so let's see, that's the area that we're looking at, right? And you close above it. If we're wrong, that's the area market will tap to head down. So if we take a bottom wick entry, once we get that closure above, anywhere right here, right here, right here, right? Doesn't matter. If we're wrong and market continues down, it doesn't owe you this level. But highly likely, it will tap this area across the board to head down if you close above it, right? It'll come back in range, and then it'll establish this area as resistance. So if that's how I'd want to be above 62, because that's the last 15 minutes, and the last 15 minutes has a chance to pull back to leave a top wick for the 4 hour, right? And if that's the case also, in this case, it's the last 15 of the 4 hour. If we're above 62, chances of us now coming back and closing bearish on the 4 hour get very slim, right? If we're all the way up here. So the 4 hour will close bearish. I mean, we'll close bullish. So even if we're wrong in the next 15, over the next 4 hours, we should still come up and retest the highs. So I'd rather be above 62 if it's the 15. And for now, it's coming up. We have 9 minutes. Nine minutes. Yo. Nah. Oh, it's right here. I was going to say, stop playing. Last night's Asian session, 55.5 pips. Why do I have 58 here? Are you trying to scam me? No, it was a pip and a half. 1.8. No, there's only one. I looked one position. The very first one, the break-even one, is missing. That one was 1.8 pips. Not a paid actor, chat. Not a paid actor. Yeah. All right, bro. Just hit me up after streaming. I got you. I got your paychecker. Hot mic. But if the 15 don't ride up there and we still close like this, I'm still looking for positions on the next 4 hour. This range, this is kind of ugly. 1, 2, that's 3 hours, 4 hours worth. So pre-London was lovely, but London itself wasn't that great. Is there music playing? I don't hear shit. Oh, there it is. Are you looking for sells if the 4 hour closes with no top wick? It's a possibility depending on the closure and depending on where the top wick of the next 4 hour goes. Or of the next hourly candle. Yeah, this closes with no top wick like it is right now, and the first thing the next candle does is start riding up. Then I'm going to look for a sell right at this area as the top wick gets there. Right, expecting the price to come back the other way. it would be a sell off 65,445. Only if the next candle, only if this candle closes with no top wick and the next candle opens up with no bottom wick straight up, then we take a sell off 65. Other than that, I think we blast through 65 up here to 78 areas. I think that's where we're going. Even further. 88 areas. What's the lower yellow line based on? That's the 4-hour level, right? We go to the, oh, we were on the 4-hour. See, this is a 4-hour level when I go across the board right here. To the left, right there. But I'm going to move it because the more recent price action has kind of changed that. Right there. It's also a minor level at this point. Damn, Adam. You need to go get that shit checked out. That's some shit you're doing, don't tell nobody. You better hope no one's smoking a cigarette when you're farting, bro. Your ass gonna look like the challenger. Rippy. Look at that, pushing up here. I get that close above 62 on the 15. We got caught right here. Yeah, that's tough. Personally, I would have done this. I would have flipped it and I would have said, well, am I taking a buy in that case? And I look here and I'm definitely not taking a buy in this case. So I don't take the sell in this case. I don't know. This isn't the drive, right? It's very, we've been through this. It's very hard to take a top wick entry, or in general, a wick entry when you're in a range, right? Because we take wick entries with trending markets. And over here, you're not trending bearish. I know you're looking at this 4-hour close at resistance. You're thinking, all right, I'm going to look for a top wick entry anywhere off this 4-hour. But you're in a range. This 4-hour didn't do this. It hasn't broken structure. Right? The previous 4, it's still making higher highs, higher lows. You would have needed that 4-hour to do a range 2 breakout. Or price in general to do a range 2 breakout. So you would have needed this candle to come down here. Now, if you have this, you have broken structure, you've broken the previous 4-hour low, you stop making higher highs, higher lows in these candles, and you've gotten your range 2 breakout. You have nothing in your way here, just clean range to the bottom of the range. What the fuck? Right, just clean here. So you'd have needed this candle to be that type of bullish, not that type of bullish. Right? You'd want a trending market. The best thing The best thing is if you had like the next candle, if you waited for this, for the next candle, right? This is volume. This is massive volume. This is no matter how high you take or how bad of an entry you get on this top wick, it's coming down. It's going to come down to flip or fill the wick. See, the same thing is happening right now the other way. You're pushing off this strong support the entire time. That's a heavy push. This daily candle. You haven't come down at all. So if you get that closure above the range, that's a trending market here. I'm looking for that. $15 didn't close here above 62. Yo, why is my mouse jumping? What the fuck is going on? Who's hacking my shit? Yeah, I bought a new mouse because the wheel on the old one was fucking up. I couldn't scroll. I couldn't do any of this. Well, I bought a new mouse. Now it's fucking jumping. Yeah, 15 didn't really close above. Close right at it, huh? Let's see. Close right at it. There's a chance it fills, but there's nothing. It's just noise for now. No confirmation of anything. If we get a heavy push up, so there's a chance, again, we take positions before the 4-hour close, and the only way that happens is if we start pushing above all the ranges. Right, if this candle does this, and not just this, but breaks up and then pulls back, right? If we get that kind of candle printing here, as it's doing this, right? Oops. So as it's doing this and as it pulls back, once it hits these wicks to the left, right here, once it taps that area and the candle hasn't closed, let's say we got 4 or 5 minutes to go and we've done all of this and this is what it looks like, I'm going to take a buy at this area as we tap these wicks before this candle closes, understanding it's going to close bullish anyway. We might refill this off the rip. We might refill this on this current candle before it closes, but chances are that we come back up here are very high. So that's the only way I'll take that before the 4-hour closure. Other than that, we're waiting on a 4-hour closure and a bottom wick entry. Would we take this if this was a sell? Let's check that out. Oh yeah. Yeah, we would definitely take this. Shit, I wouldn't mind taking it now if it was a sell. Yeah. It looks like we should break through it. We should be able to come down, tap 65, or come up, tap 65, sorry. But we shall see, and this isn't the 15 closure we wanted in order to get in there, so that we can still reject anywhere within here. Why don't wait for closure above the range? Because with 3 minutes to go, I highly doubt that this 4-hour will flip in the last 3 minutes. It'll have to, like, right, if we're up here, it would have to drive down 100 something pips to flip. And then even if it does flip, it'll be a leg candle unless it drives down 150 pips. Right, a leg candle, we're coming back up anyway. So I'm just putting my trust in the higher time frame at that point and saying that, all right, if we don't drive now, even though we're in here before the next 4 hours should still take us up after it creates a bottom wick. So I'll be in with the pineapples. Why is your yellow zone 47 more relevant than mine? It's not relevant at all now. You can get rid of this shit. It's irrelevant at 47. We're 200 pips away. Yeah, so when you ask me what that yellow line is, I'm going to tell you it doesn't matter what that yellow line is. Can you smell it? What Wixnot is cooking. Finish it out the range, casually pushing above the range. Yeah, jabroni. Capiche?
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
What's a fine apple? I'm guessing it's like an unspoiled apple. It's still fine. Like, that's a fine apple, bro. Stick around and find out what the pineapple does. It's a fine ass pineapple. Yeah. It's just adding on to a position in drawdown, right? That's the pineapple. We got 9 minutes here for the 4-hour close. That's a lot of time. That's enough time for the 15 to flip bearish. We will see. You know what I miss? I miss the Nightbot saying, fix your banana shaped back. I'm gonna need the Nightbot to start giving out advice on posture again. Fix your banana shaped back, Farzo. He's sitting there like the hunchback of Notre Dame. Imagine your shoulder blades are above the top of your head. How did Nightbot always know though? That's Nightbot. Knows everything. Your pineapple area, 57.49? No. No, what? My Nightbot is slacking. I don't control my Nightbot. There's people that control it. It's a third-party enterprise that runs the Nightbot. How do you wash your hair? I use this new shit. It's called Water. I don't know if you heard of it. It just came out 2024. You got water, and yo, they got this other shit, but don't tell anybody. Like, yo, they got this shit called shampoo for your hair, and if you combine that with water, it lathers and it cleans your hair. But that's just between me and you, dog. Don't tell nobody. I'm trying to gatekeep that shit. You vacuum your hair? What you trying to get out of it? What's your plan if we close at resistance with no top wick? I just told you. If we close with no top wick, I'm looking for a top wick from a resistance. So I'll go up to the next resistance. Looking good for now. I like this 4 hours. Driven up 200 pips. 120. 115. Heard of soap as well? Oh, that must be too new. No. I only got the shampoo. To make your hair soft? No, I don't need to make my hair soft. You should not put conditioner on locked hair. You want your hair to be tangled, not smooth and untangled. For wicks, salt water is good. Bingo. Yeah. So what I do when I get my locks tightened, I go jump in the ocean. Salt water is really good for your hair. My hair, how long is it? Up to my knees. Down to my knees. Too much coconut oil. I don't use any products. That's one thing I don't do. I don't use no coconut oil, no shea butter, no nothing, no products. Did you sell your hair? My loctician offered me $5,000, and I told her no. I told her you're gonna have to add a few zeros to there. Does it hurt? No. That's 20 pips. Yeah, but how I explain to her that shit's just the morning for me. All right. We're pushing before the 4-hour close. This really isn't bad. We got 90 seconds here. Where do we come up from? Let's look left. All right, we got a minute to close. Ideally, we close above. Ideally, we also close with a top wick. And these two levels, the white lines, these are going to be the areas where I'm going to look for a bottom wick buy. As long as we have a top wick here. Lock in. This is the pre-trade stretch, gang. Let's do it. Oh, pre-trade stretch. Let's flex a little. Let's go. Let's just get them biceps going. Fill them up with blood, you know. So you, let's get the spirit fingers going to click the buttons. These aren't spirit fingers. These are spirit fingers. I don't know who my girl's arguing with. There's nobody here. I was like, who are you arguing with? She's on the phone. Okay. And we closed right at resistance. It closed above it barely. It closed right at it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not looking for anything here right now. Mikey no likey. I mean, it's 8 hours to go in this daily candle. We got room. Where's the mechanic? We got room. MK001, what's the deal? What does MK stand for? Is that like Mortal Kombat or what is that? Michael Kors. Motorola Corolla. You drink any energetics? No, but I smoke them. You are using, can you say? Kenny token on the energy pack right now. Damn, Ikey. That sounds like the name of a strip club in like a really off the beaten path type of road, right? If you're in like the middle of nowhere and like, I don't know, New Mexico or something. There, and you see a muddy cooch on the side of the road. You're stopping by. You're even grabbing a burger at that place. If I see a joint on the side of the road called Muddy Cooch, I'm stopping by, I'm renting out a room, and I'm filming content for the next day, week. Let me know, guys. You guys ever travel? I know you've seen the Muddy Cooch. Let me know where it is. That's some shit they would have in like Jersey City or something. Newark. sorry, my Jersey people. That's some shit that would be in Newark. Yo, you want to go to Delilah's Den? Nah, fuck that. Muddy Cooch down the road. Oh, man. Patterson worse than Newark? Nah, Muddy Cooch and Newark. Muddy Cooch be looking down at Patterson like. Ain't happy if it ain't money. They have great burgers. Word. Imagine showing up with the to-go box. Honey, I brought you some to-go. Yeah, you never tried. That's the Muddy Cooch burger. Yeah, got a dill pickle. Hi, Mom. I know she watching. I know she is. All right. So we've come down, we've tapped this area, but we already have a top wick here. It's gonna be some more waiting for me. We don't have any red folders in the way. We just need the candles to set up the way we need them to, right? So everything else just noise. So tune this out. Don't look to force anything. Will you buy this candle flips and breaks on high? No, I'm not looking for buy stops above the highs here. No. I'll say this though, if we're going to reject, it's going to be here. It's going to be above 6.2. If we start coming down below 6.2, I highly doubt we start rejecting. Might be coming back down in range. We just spoke about this. If we're going to reject, it's going to be off this area. So you're going to see a reaction here, right? Some kind of reaction. I just don't know if it's going to reject or it's going to react here, come up for a second, and then break the lows. Either one is fine, right? As long as we're pushing off this area, up or down, right? This is a strong area, 65. So up or down, doesn't matter which way we push. As long as we have a heavy push, I'm cool with it. You got a sell limit at 65.90. Be careful. Markets just come down, and if it starts coming up from here, it's bouncing off of support. You flip here, you're highly likely heading to re-break the highs. And you re-break the highs, your 4-hour candle then is looking like a massively bullish candle after grabbing the bottom wick. So old concepts, onion, motion, celery, you don't use any of them? Of course I do. I use them. I just don't use them as entries. I use them to recognize what's happening ahead of time. So I get an earlier entry nowadays, or I get a better entry nowadays, right, than the onion, the celery. We just spoke about it. If we're going to reject, it's going to be this area. You got to pay attention, because I have no guarantee we're going to reject there or flip after we've already grabbed orders and we broke the highs and come back down, right? We want this bottom wick before the top wick is formed here. At this point, I kind of got to wait a bit. Yeah, I use the onion as a prerequisite for some of my setups, or celery if I see it happening, like as a confirmation. But we used to base entries off those things. I don't base my entries off those things anymore. But you're going back to like 2022, right? 2021 area. Celeries was 2021. Onions was 2022. 5-minute 2023. Wick entries 2024. Yeah, the motion was a 5-minute thing. But it just, over time, we've just gotten better, and there's people that still trade those concepts. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with them. We're just kind of evolving here, right? And it's great because we've introduced a lot of new concepts to the industry that are being used right now. I was thinking about the other day, and I was like, I don't really think about those setups anymore because now we can see things happen before they happen. Yeah, if you're able to recognize the way you form those things, you can start seeing them before they happen. You're right, Hank. Cough, cough, TTE. What do you mean? Yeah, we've evolved those concepts where I still use them. I just don't discuss them. Like, even like, you'll hear me, right? You'll hear me say something about range 2, but not in my breakdown when someone asks me a question, but I don't really pay attention to it. I just know what I need to happen. And yeah, it'll be a range 2 breakout if we're looking for sells, but I'm not gonna be like, all right, we're looking for a range 2 breakout. I'll show you, I'll tell you why. But some of you guys just won't understand if I say, all right, range 2 breakout, you need to break one range, second range. Well, I don't really think of it in those terms when I'm trading, but just so we all understand what I'm looking for or looking at, all right, we use that as part of our lingo to really get the message across. Damn, F5's a lit candle, but this one's come down and grabbed this bottom wick. Man, if we flip, could be a pop. Just, this is not an optimal position. This isn't something you would plan for, right? It's not a position, especially with that 5 closure. This is something that I'd use to close out a trade if I was in a position, but not to enter here. Yeah, interesting here because NYSE opens here pretty soon. So, volume is about to volumize. I don't see a reason for this to hold. This should pop. Where can it pop to? Better flip the tape. Why aren't you in it? Because it's not it's not like a 90-10 position here. I'm still gonna go back there and eat. But yeah. See, I don't want to break the highs like this and then markets start coming back down. Yeah, it should still pop. Like it's just playing out at a faster pace, so it should probably tap this yellow line price wise and then start re-breaking the high again. Just don't want to sit through the nonsense of you know, of being in an arbitrary position for now. Like I still expect this to pop, but I'm not 90-10 or 80-20 here, right? It's more like a 70-30, which is a lower probability than I like to take. But once it pushes here, right, I would rather be in on that bottom wick down there. Getting in here is settling for a position that I should have been in down here. Once it pops, I can see that we have range to go up. Lock in though, we might have positions pretty soon here. The 15 closed light candle, right? It's tough. You can make a top wick here and come back down based on the 15 closure. You could. Chances of it increase. That doesn't mean that's what's going to happen. 30's got a nice bottom wick. The hourly's got a nice bottom wick. The 4 hour's got a nice bottom wick. There was a wick to fill. It filled. Can we now right up to the top of the range? Roughly. Hold on, let's look at the next range. Just spoke about this. Thing is dead. Alright, what am I gonna do? The vape is dead. I guess I'm just gonna eat a cucumber. I don't know, chat. I love the smell of cucumbers. Comics in 2 minutes? No, comics was an hour ago. Doesn't smell like anything? No. Cucumber. Smells like cucumber. I mean, it's delicious, but I really like how they smell. Like when you slice up a cucumber, like it just smells fresh. That's what I'm having. Cucumber with salt right now. I salt bathe the shit. And that is why we don't take the rebreak at a high here. How much would that have given us? 7 pips. Le candle wins again. Got this nice shirt, yo. This is my second time ever wearing this shirt, but it's like now my favorite shirt. It's just so comfy. That candle, motherfucker, don't miss. Yeah. Like candle was the previous 15 telling us that the market is going to come back down on the next candle. That's why we didn't take the buys. Handmade, $2,000. No, this shit is, it's the Jordan brand. It's a Jordan shirt. She got no tags though. I don't know. I hated Jordan when he was playing, but I like the Jordan brand. Resistance at 62, strong enough to push back up? I don't know. We will have to see. We will actually have to see. I don't know if it's strong enough. How's the competition doing? How are you guys doing with the competition? Anybody? Is anybody cracking the top 20 or the top 50 at least? Don't know. Number 60. Yeah, don't know. Who him? Not I. I smoke strong. That Popeye. Yeah. My reason for not taking the break at a high, I told you we're settling for the position. We should have been in off the bottom wick before it flipped, right? But we can't be in there because it already made a top wick prior. So that's number one. Number two, so the optimal entry here would be 26.63. In case you're wrong, you would have a better chance to manage risk than if you're taking a position at the break at a highs here. Because if you're wrong here, you're fucked here. Also, the 15, which was a cherry on top that made me really not even think about it, was a leg candle. So I'm thinking, all right, top wick, we're coming back down, and that's what happened. If you're in a position and you see a leg candle, which is bad for your direction, you closing out at the top, closing out the position off rip. Most of the times, yes. Most of the time I close it out. Even if it's like 2 or 3 pips, right? Because you're still ahead. If you're getting a leg candle, technically you're getting no wick or almost no wick. So you're still ahead, right? Yeah, I'll be closing out. Even if I'm 2 or 3 pips in profit, 5 pips in profit, I just close it. I don't even think about it. I wait for the next best setup. Yeah, sub to the channel, gang. We're almost at 26.5 subscribers, 26.5K. Drop a like, sub to the channel, turn on your notifications so you know when we're on. Go follow the IG. And absolutely go get your instant funded accounts. Skip the challenge. Get your instant funded accounts at Top 1 Trader. I know they say 20% off, but with code Wix, it's 25% off, right? And you don't have to wait a month for a payout. You can request your payout, I think, in 14 days now. So you don't want to fuck around with a challenge. one step or two step challenges, skip the challenge. Forget the challenge. Go straight into funding. But use code WIX when you do so. Believe we're going to cook next week because that's when everyone stops streaming. I mean, we streamed and traded all through the holidays last year. It was no days off. Yeah, we're streaming all of December. There's no holidays here. Right? Because you have no reason to take a vacation if you're going to come back from one and complain about being broke. Why the fuck you take a vacation in the first place? You feel me? Like, if you go to bed in the evening and wake up in the morning broke, your ass should have never gone to sleep. All right, you got NYC opening here in about 4 minutes. Look at this. We rejected one area, rejected the second area. Yeah, I mean, look at the higher time frame. It didn't start out the way you wanted, but overall is doing what the higher time frame should have done. You gotta wait for a push. I don't want a closure like this because then it's a 30 like candle, right? That's two 15 like candles in a row, 30 like candle. Like at some point you're gonna go back the other way if it closes like this. So let it push. Let it go, let it flow, let the good times roll. There's some D12 for you. It ain't nothing but music. That's a good album. I was still in high school when that dropped. Blue and yellow, purple pills. Yo, that was a banger too. There we go. There's the push. No, I'm not muted. I'm just not talking. Really trying to find the level where we come up from. I think that was a good level. Right here. Yeah, I'm looking at these wicks across where we drive up from. 57.6. Chat, I'm taking a buy right here. Wow, that was really late. Activated me a bit late, but I just took a buy on that bottom wick at 68 flat. Okay. I wanted a steeper bottom wick, but for some reason it moved too quick. Yeah, we should be up already over 10 here. All good, all good. I wanted to trade right off 67 flat, but it's all right. All right, I think NYC Open should still push us up. I'm gonna close one of my positions here at 11 pips, 10 pips, I think. I'm gonna go move stops to break even, making this a risk-free trade. Okay. Let's see if we can push a little. NYC Open, there's some volume. Let's see if we can push through here. Right. Can we push through this resistance? I think one pop will do us right. All right, there we go. I'm gonna close full right here. Congratulations, everybody. Just closed full. I think we got around 25 pips total on there. W. If this continues up, I have another 15 and the hourly closure. Remember, our entry was below the range here. I mean, that's why we wait. That is why we wait. Win number 335. I'm not done here yet. I'm gonna wait for this to push some more and get in on another 15 or 30. W. Win number 335. Ooh, let's get rid of everything from last night. Congrats. Pip and dip. See you tomorrow. Well, at least you're honest. Can you explain why you took that buy? Because I was trying to make money, and that's what happened here. We made some money. The reason for entry, we have NYC Open. We closed massively bullish. We got a wick to fill. We opened up with a bottom wick. The wick, I wanted a better entry. We should have been in here at 67 flat, 67.2. Right, there's levels over here. But by the time I saw, well, not saw it, by the time I actually went to my terminal, put in the lot size and trade and everything, it wasn't even put in the lot size. It was just my terminal was off for some reason. I had to turn it on. By the time the screen appeared, it was the bottom wick pushed up a little bit. That's why I said I didn't have the most optimal entry off the bottom wick, but it's okay because NYC Open volume should still push us through. And that's what happened. The NYC Open volume gave us 30 over here. 5-minute rule not letting you close. Well, if you were in less than 5 minutes, your ass should be break even right now. Last week you guys took a few positions that ran when I closed, right? So if you get a break even here, over time will even out. Kukumba. But like I said, I don't need 100% of the range. As long as the range is like 50 to 80 pips, I think 10 to 20% of every trade you take, of every range where you take a trade, that should be more than enough. All right, yeah, but we close this 25 pips next. NYC just opened. I mean, the volume's just coming in. This might be a short-lived pullback for the continuation up. We will see. But right now, you need the market to do a little more than this. Now it's back in range. So the 5, even though it broke up here, it still closed respecting, right? So you might come down heavy. The hourly and the 4-hour can still flip bearish, right? Wasn't a great closure on the 4-hour. Still within the realm of possibilities. So we want a really heavy push, right? If we can push up here to like 74, 75 areas above these wicks right here to the left, where there's some clean range to fill. This is roughly 46 pips of clean range. It's gonna have to push up and close, probably on the 1-hour. There's not much we can do. Like this 15, there's not much you can do where the next 15 we would have a position. You know what I mean? Like I can, there's almost no ways that this can close where on the next 15 I would be like, all right, we'll lock in here for a position. No, I would need a couple of more closures here, a few more candles, which would probably take us into 10 a.m. So if you got something to do, go do it. You got an errand to run. You got 20 minutes, 22 minutes for the 1-hour close. Most likely, there's a possibility of, but it's very slim, very slim. This 15 would have to drop 100 pips, 80 pips right now for there to be positions on the next 15. What more closures do I need? I probably need to see the hourly through. Kukumba. Yeah, even with the 5-minute rule, you guys should have been up. Like, it was up here. After 5 minutes, it was still way up there. If I pass funded, I will support you. I'll pay for sure. Nah. Support your family. You're not winning because of me. If you win, it's because of you. You pressed the damn button. You took the initiative to be here. You're taking the credit for the losses. So take the credit for the wins. You decided to show up in the morning and help yourself. It's all you. Right? Just like when you lose, it's not my fault. You can't come in here blaming me if there's a loss. Your initiative. You decided it. Right? If you can accept the raw responsibility that comes with losses and with trading losses, then you should also take the credit for the wins. We start at 8 a.m. Unless I got to take my kids to school, then we start at around 8:15. And another closure respecting here. Jesus. Oh, low. Jesus is fire.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Bet. I'll see you at 8 a.m. every day. W. Now 5 push. I mean, it's not now. It's pushed before and came back in range. Grabbed a lot more orders. Now it's re-pushing. It's the push. It's the re-push of the push. It's like your friend that shoves you and you don't really fall, so they fucking tackle you, so you really hit the ground. You played that game with your friends before, right? Game stops when someone breaks an arm or something. Or a tooth. Name of prop firm, bro. Do not, whatever you do, do not look in the top right corner of the stream. Whatever you do, do not look there. He looks. Fuck. I love how the patois has no plurals. You just got to add the word them to make it many. It's so dope. Got to monitor them. Is there a possibility of a sell? If I throw a knife at you, what's the possibility of you trying to catch it with your hands? This is just about the same thing. Taking a sell here would be like catching that knife that I threw at you with your hands. You tell me, what's the probability of you catching a knife thrown at you? You catch it however you want to catch it. You're probably going to get cut up in the process. Same thing here. To get these levels here. Damn it. Did it come back there? Yeah, it did. Oh, it got very close to the wicks. I was looking at 2671 flat. It did. There's wicks there that it could have came back to. Yeah, now it's going to repush. It's a bit too late now. I was looking for an entry right here. 2671 flat. That would have gave us 14. This is tough. 15, no top wick. We're at a resistance here. There's a level here. There's a minor level. This was a major one right here at 74, but there's a minor level here at 72.5 that runs across. $72.9. Yeah, it tapped it. The top of that wick tapped it, and now it's pulling back. This wasn't just a 5, it's also a 15 closure here, no top wick. You're better off waiting on the 30 to give you some range. And that 30 is also the 1 hour closure. Start planning out buys for the next 1 hour. The market is going to ripperonis to the downside. It would need, this is a heavy bullish push. For it to reverse, it would need to do a U-turn. It would need to find a range and then start coming down. When I say find a range, it means on a smaller time frame, and on a higher time frame, that would establish a resistance. Once you can establish a resistance, you can find a place to drive down from. When you do that, then you can start looking for sells. Until then, this shit is coming up. Let's see what the next range holds in store. $10 minutes here for this 1 hour candle. Those white lines is where I'm looking for entries on the next 1 hour. Notice this is areas we've driven up from before. Right here. Go to a different time frame on the 30. Right here and right here. Also used to be previous resistance, so I think entries at those areas would put us in good position. But a lot depends on how this 1 hour closes. Be in a completely different place 8 minutes from now. Lock in. We might have positions here before. 5. It's only 30 pips. This whole range is only 30 pips. Looked like a lot more. Chat, I'm taking a buy right here, right where we are, 73.42. Just took a buy. We've come down, we've tapped these wicks to the left here, where if we find a support this area, we can push up from here. We have 7 minutes for the hourly to close, and if we need pineapples, we have great areas for those pineapples down here and down here. Okay. Chat, you know what? Go break even here, because there's a chance it comes down, makes a lower wick. Boom, I just got taken out at break even. The reason I went break even, I thought we were going to push on that very first initial push. If it didn't push through and it's coming back down, chance we make a steeper bottom wick. So my BE just got tapped. Yeah, it pushed up. I saw about 8 pips and it pushed up, didn't break through. So I'd rather than take a bottom wick entry on the next 1 hour. Oh, now it's driving. It literally came back up, came down for a split second and came right back up. But it took me out of BE here. It's okay. The attempt is just to get a quick bounce off these wicks to the left. As we got volume right here, these wicks to the left. We came down, we've tapped that area, we left the top wick. Highly likely we'll push up and refill the wick that it left from this area, even if we close a little different. Yeah. We had it off 4-2, so we had it right here. Running about 10 pips now. But this wouldn't be the position I planned for. The position I planned for was the tap of that area and a drive straight up. But it drove and then came back to our entry. So, oh well. No spread, got the very bottom of it. All good. All good. My position was the initial push, not to come back down and then push again. Break even number 103. Let's add that. I'm waiting on this 1 hour close now. Yeah, we tried to do it before before the hourly closed here. It took us out before pushing up here. I need my vape. Which I think if we keep pushing up like this, we still have a good opportunity for entry. It's just going to be a bit different on the next hour. There we go. This is what you want. This is the wick we want. This is perfect. This is great. Let's hope it could stay like this for the next 3 minutes. Chat, I got my cryptochronic kind of like waiting outside, so I got 3 minutes to take up a couple pulls. I'll be back in about a minute and a half, and we'll evaluate where we're going to look for buys on the next hourly. Okay? I'm bringing you guys with me, no worries. I can chat with you for 3 minutes. Chat, go follow the IG. Instagram's been on fire. Join the signals. Signals have been on fire. And get yourself an instant funded account from Top One so you can be trading with us here instead of passing challenges with us here. All right, what do we have? Yo, I gotta get me an uncomfortable lounge chair. Because I'd be sitting down in this lounge chair. I don't even want to get back up. I'm so cozy and comfortable. There's no top wick. There's no top wick right now. Right? I don't know. I'm not at the charts. But I will be in a minute. Looks like a top wick. Damn, look at this 5. The unholy 5. Damn, what is it rejecting? What's over here? It's 40 seconds here. $73.3 roughly. Yeah, I'm looking at 73.3 area for a bottom wick here. 2 seconds. Lock in. Okay, there we go. Taking a buy right here. 73.5 it came out to. Just took a buy. 73.5. Off the 1 hour bottom wick. If it makes a steeper bottom wick, we'll have pineapples. Jeez. Volume. We don't have news. But I'm taking a buy right the fuck here. right where we are, 72 flat. Let's take another buy. We expect a retest to the highs. That was a quick fucking drop. Tapped something. Tells me we might see a steeper wick. Didn't see much. Alright, gang, closing first entry at break even, closing half of my second entry, and I'm going to move stops to break even on the second entry here. So we are now house money at this point. This entry is gone. Only this one remains, 72 flat, and it's house money right now. Oh, I don't know why this is like this, but this is break even. W. What the fuck? My mouse is just skipping. Grab that. This is risk-free trade at this point, and we are going to wait for this to see if it come up more. Or will we re-break the lows? I want to re-break the highs. Once we re-break the highs, I will manage a little more risk. I'll probably close full at around 25.30, but if we break the lows, we're heading for a steeper bottom wick. We pretty much got the wick entry here, the tip of the wick, so we just want this candle to flip. Can we get a flip ski? It's trying. All right, flip closing full right there. Awesome. Just closed full. I'm only playing the flip here. Not playing anything else. That was a W. What did we make on there? 30. How many pips? How many pips? Can we get a pip count, Jay? Can we get a pip count? 33.3 pips. Live in front of you. W. Ooh, TTE in the building. What's up, bro? I was just smoking a joint outside looking at your stream. W. Went in there, left a like, came back in here, took a dub. You must be good luck. Careful, gang. The 5 closed as a light candle. You might come back the other way here. You might come back down bearish. Look at the light candle. All right. Quick tell. Last few times we had a light candle, we've come right back down. But if it keeps pushing, this is lovely. It's only a 5, right? It's lovely on the 30 and the 15. This just the 5 here is the initial indication that you might come back the other way. If it doesn't, then you're going based off the higher time frame. Be careful here. Stops at very least to break even. You should be risking house money, right? There should be no more risk on the table. Boom, it's refilling the whole candle here. A lot of the times it'll do this pop down. You get a closure like this, it'll do this pop down. I think the flip was the proper closure here, based on timing. Pass the blunt to us at TTE now. Hey, it's outside. You guys got to come through. We'll smoke together. Let me trade. Hold on. Let's add that. We had a break even. Add that to our record. And then we had wow. You guys have been averaging over 50 pips a session for the last month. How lovely. Got 30 pips right 10 seconds after the 5-minute roll. Let's fucking go. 5-minute rule. TT Wix 9 collab soon, 100% for sure. Definitely. It's gonna be fun. Alright, yeah, let's get rid of this. That trade's closed. Let's get rid of this level. No longer needed. We took a trade off of there. Beautiful. Incredible. Would you be willing to be my mentor? But if we can contact each other, maybe we can figure out a way to gain and expand this. Contact each other. Sounds intimate. What are you thinking? I don't know. I'm thinking white sheer bottoms and a crop top. What are you thinking? Spandex and leather? This could get out of hand really quickly. Go! Not really. Get really weird. Struggling at life, been seeking guidance. Bro, my DMs are always open and I always reply. Sometimes it might take a day or two, but I always reply. So here's the deal. If you DM me and you have concrete things that you haven't figured out, like if you don't know what your issue is, I can't help you. I'm not going to sit there looking for your issue. But if you know what the issue is and you're struggling with a certain aspect, hey, I would love to help you get to profitability and to a level where you can be helping out your family and yourself get out of poverty. I always feel like a lot of you guys are still so young. I don't know how old you are, but like I feel like a lot of you are so young, and you're thinking that's it. My life, like half my life is gone. No, I'm gonna give you one of those Gary V, you know, kicks in the ass. You still have eternity to go out and do shit. I didn't know what the fuck I'd be doing till my mid-30s. It's like you guys have a lot of time. It feels like you don't need to have shit figured out. I know my parents have friends who still don't have shit figured out. My parents, like, I know some of their friends. I know some of my dad's buddies, my mother's friends. Hey, shout out to my mother's friends. Anyway, I know some of them still don't have it figured out. And I don't think you should. I think that's the thing in life, right? You shouldn't really have everything figured out. It would get really boring. You know, you're always on an adventure to figure shit out. It's not a bad thing, right? There's pluses and minuses to everything, right? It's don't wish to be thankful at some point in life in the future, right? Oh, I'm wishing I could have this and I could have that, right? Because that's going to make you thankful. No, be thankful today for the things that you do have, right? And, you know, if you think that you have a lot, if you truly believe you already have a lot, you know, you will receive more because you can handle more, right? Think in terms, ooh, where's TT? He promotes this. Abundance. Where's my friend? Can we have a talk on abundance? Think in terms of abundance. Even if what you have doesn't seem like much. The only way to be happy is to be grateful for what you do have. And that in turn, right? It invites more into your life because you can handle more, right? And those things show up as a byproduct of the way you're living. TTE gone. But why he take the viewers though? Nick came in here with a bag. Swoop the viewers up. Let's go. Yeah, he pippin' dipping. Took those buys with us. I know he left a like though. Gotta have left a like. Chat, 15 minutes ago, imagine that, 15 minutes ago, I was sitting here telling you, lock in for the next hourly, we might have positions. That was 15 minutes ago. I'm gonna go smoke a joint for now. I smoked the joint, and we took the dub. What do you think is the reason we keep winning? Have you guys noticed the trend here? Every time we have the hourly closure in a position, I smoke a little something. You know? During the intermission. I think, like, I don't know why Jamaica not a rich country. You guys should all be day trading. All of Jamaica should just be covered in fucking Wi-Fi satellites and fucking computers. I don't know, why is Jamaica not all like trading and shit? It's a serious question. I feel like when you smoke weed, you trade better, you work out better. Like, Jamaica should just be a whole bunch of like juice head entrepreneurs walking around. Basically like Bali. Ooh, tough closure here on the 15. First 15. Also, like candle, right? Body smaller than the wick here. No, not really a top wick. Highly likely to come back down. But down to what? To grab orders? did a mission trip out there and they have a phrase, soon come? Yeah, that's what she said. You are the only few of the people remember falling knife that does that with weed. 90% is lazy and slow. I don't know, there was like 3 different conversations in that one sentence. Few people remember the falling knife. You are 0.1%. Weed 90% lazy and slow. Cat no hair, Jamaica good weed. Hey Wix, remember? I'm Jamaican. Are you? Yo. Bro. What you saying about Jamaica? I don't know. I don't know. I say no. Who said? Me say? Me say nothing. Remember that dude in Belly that walked out? Walked out eating the banana? He was like, oh yeah, there they go. We gonna get him. Why do I feel that's how Husky is right now? There they go. I don't like that. I don't like that shit. Yeah, that's what he said. I don't like that shit. However do you want? However do you need? That's a banger. I followed and sent message on Instagram. W, I'll reply when I'm on IG. I don't like that. Nah, we were saying Jamaicans make good food. We were talking about the power of the cannabis. That cannabis power. Yeah, rewind. We were talking about how Jamaicans should just be going to the gym and day trading, because I feel like that's the thing that helps me zone in day trading. I need my own strand, honestly. Would you guys buy it if there was like a Wix 9 strand of like nice sativa? Guys, definitely buy this shit. Any growers here want to do that? Let me know. We're not calling it Wix semen. I'll buy it as long as you ship it. Oh, hell yeah. How much pips for the day? Asian in New York? I don't know, over 100. 100 something. $58 for Asian, 57 for New York here. Yeah, it's been pretty good. Yeah, what would we call it, chat? Bullish Blaze? What are we calling it? The Wick Spliff? Give me some ideas. What are we doing? Forex Fire? Pip Dream Diesel. And then we'll come out with a vape, the volatility vape. Right? The Liquidity Loud. Who wouldn't buy the Liquidity Loud? Crazy. Word. I'm gonna get me some Forex Fire. Some Market Melt OG. The Market Melt? You guys are definitely getting a Market Melt. One pineapple, two pineapple, three pineapple, four. Yeah, they're gonna be ranked in terms of pineapple, right? This one gets 5 pineapples. This strain gets 2 pineapples. Instead of stars, they get pineapples. Cucumba. Not doing much. It's filled the range. Now it's ranging. Look at the smaller time frame. Star on a range. Yo, someone on yesterday's stream, so we had a private Asian session yesterday, and someone commented after the session, because we did a giveaway on the Asian, so someone commented, why don't you do giveaways for the regular stream? There's broke people in there, or something like that. It was like, I do most of the giveaways for the regular people. If you're in here, just know, on Friday there was a giveaway. Good for your liver, make you live longer. Cucumba. Yeah. Where's the post on IG? Should be coming today. Yeah, I'll tell you which one to comment on. Here's the thing. You guys should be commenting on all of them because I'm going to run like a ghost giveaway for everyone. I'm not going to tell you guys to comment, but I'll just do a giveaway for everybody that did comment. All right? You guys should just be commenting on the post because just one, I don't want you doing it just for the post. I want you to do it organically because you're really following me because you fuck with me, right? So for those that really do fuck with me and leave comments organically and just for discussion without me having to, incentivize you, I think you guys will be rewarded down the line. All right, hold on. Did we flip the tape again? Oh shit, something went wrong. What went wrong? Say it ain't so. What are you looking for now? Honestly, my lighter. I'm trying to go light this J, and I cannot find my damn lighter. Fuego. Where you at? Ooh. Boom. Got it. Oh. I mean, chart-wise, okay. More closures, more candles to print. So we're in indecision time. Why is my mouse jumping? You see the hourly candle is a doji candle right now. The 30 closing in 3 minutes, it's a doji candle right now. We're in indecision time. We've reached a strong resistance and we're looking to see what the market will do from here. It's ranging, right? If we know wicks are ranges, this candle only has a top wick and a bottom wick, no body. This whole candle is a range. Right? And if we're ranging, what time frame do I prefer? I prefer all of them line up, right? For now, we're in this range right here. Did you know that Raw has a lighter that uses the sun? So what the fuck is it, a magnifying glass? Do I have to sit there for 10 minutes? What you mean it uses the sun? Has anyone lit up a J with the sun and magnifying glass? I don't know. I'll send you the post. Yeah. Let's see if it's funny. I don't know, gang. I think this is good. We got over 50 pips today. Wait, we have 58 pips for 2 days, right? Oh, no, because we had that break even is minus a pip and a half. That's what it is. Calling it a day. Well, wait, before you dip, chat, damn near 60 pips today, this morning. Not counting damn near 60 pips last night for Asian session, and a damn near 60 or 70 pips on Friday, and 50 or 60 or 70 pips on Thursday, and another 50 pips on Wednesday, and another 70 on Tuesday. Getting spoon-fed. So what I'll ask you to do is spam some fucking dubs in the chat, gang. Show up to the live streams. They're free. It's a good jingle. Like if I had an ad, show up to the live streams. They're free. New subscriber from South Africa. Yay, W. W. Anyway, I mean, what else are we going to do here? The 30 just closed. Not too great looking, but you can have sells. You would need a steeper top wick. You need to come back, retest the highs of the previous candle. Not the high of the wick, but the high of the body. Or you need a range 2 breakout. And if for you to get a range 2 breakout, you would need, the way I see this right now, let's clear these drawings, right? It looks like just on the higher time frame, this is all one range here. So at this moment, right, at this current moment, I see range 1. I see, I don't know what's going on with this mouse. It's been jumping all. I see range 2. Right, for you to take sells, you would need a closure below this area for range 2 breakout, or you would need a candle to find support. Sometimes it'll happen in one candle, sometimes you'll get an actual closure. You'll need a candle to find support, and then you'll need to break that support by driving off a resistance. So you really want to establish a resistance that you're driving from in range 2 or range 2 breakout. Right, and if you could do that, wait, what did we just do? If we could do this, then you're looking for a top wick here and continue drive. Because at that point, right, if this happens, let's put it up again. If this happens, you have range 1 still over here, and now you have range 2 right here. Not this whole area, but just up here. And then the break of that is your range 2 breakout to come down. Right? Or you just get a closure now, and then you're looking for sells on the next candle. But the next candle, see the 30s come down, the 15. Well, you'll see how this closes. But if this closes below here, below 6.9, that's your range 2 breakout. You can probably look for a top wick entry. You need closures here. You need closures. This isn't the case where I would be taking a sell right now. So let's do this. It's 10:30. I'll be trading up until the hourly closure, but I'm gonna call it a session here. Goddamn near 60 pips, right? It's enough for the morning session. If you're part of the signal channel, just pay attention. We might have more positions. I always tell you wait through the 4-hour close, but that's in another 2.5 hours. So I think maybe I'd say on the hourly closures, lock in on the hourly closures. If I see something mid-hour or 30 or 15, I'll call it in the signal channel. I'll give you guys a warning. I'll let you know I'm looking at a position or lock in. But outside of that, just be ready for the hourly closures. All right. Mods, you guys deserve a standing ovation. Actually, the mods, the channel, love and wisdom to you all. You guys all fucking deserve it. Just showing up the entire year, helping me run the stream. Chat's been out of Friday mode for a little while. It's been good. You guys been behaving. I love it. You know, over 600 showing up here now consistently. It's growing. Drop some likes and sub to the channel. We're trying to get 100K subs. Zoom gang, love you guys. Thank you for showing up again. I'll see you guys on the clubhouse side. Lady Kenny, Nick, Jay, appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys on the clubhouse side. The signal channel, see you guys in the channel, in the signal channel. Okay. But that's our session. Catch us on Sports Center Top 10 later tonight. Okay, as for me, gang, my time here is up. And just like that, another New York session is in the books. Enjoy your day, everybody.
Breakout the red panties. We're rich, baby.
Boom shakalaka!